thank you for calling the Tilton. This is Liz. How may I assist you? Liz, I have tea. Oh, let's go. What you got for me? Okay, so the new girl has been working the overnight the last few nights. Uh-oh, the incompetent one? Okay, well, I wouldn't say, she's improving. Slowly. And did she handle the last few nights well? Kinda. You'll understand when I tell you the full story. All right, give it to me. Okay, so there's a huge event nearby and we've been at 100% for a hot minute. And usually Jess is always on it on 100% sold out nights, but girls gotta have a night off once in a while, right? So Allison got tapped. Oh, oof. Yeah, so she's working her first night, it's getting late, and there's a group of people hanging out on the lobby couches, drinking, being loud, and Allison is super sweet, but she doesn't exude authority. Yeah, no, not at all. She's about as spicy as a kitten in a basket of flowers. Oh, yikes. Yeah, and the people on the first floor were calling and complaining about all the noise, but every time she went over and told them to quiet down, they get quiet for like a minute, and then the noise would pick right back up again. Sounds about right. So the next day, management talks to Allison and tells her, hey, you really need to be more firm with these kinds of guests. We're a hotel, not a nightclub. Oh, I like that. I'm stealing that. Also, what's crazy is there's a bar literally a 2-minute walk down the street that they could go party at if that's what they want to do so bad. So management told Allison that that night, if the group was in the lobby, they need to be out of it by midnight at the latest. And how did that go? Not good. She told them at 10 they need to be out in 2 hours, reminded them again at 11:30, and by midnight, only a couple of them had left, but most of them were still there. And she tried to be more firm with them, but she folded like a wet paper napkin as soon as they argued back. Yes, that. Now, thankfully, one of the overnight housekeepers was there and he stepped in and told the group that they need to be out by 1. And they only listened to him because it was a man telling them, you know it. Jeez. Yeah, but last night, Allison finally had enough. Oh? She got another pep talk from management and was told she was fully within her rights to call the police if these people didn't listen. So that's exactly what she did. She called the police on them? Yes, just like the night before, she gave them plenty of warning, but she told them she would be calling the police if they weren't out of the lobby by midnight, and they tried to call her bluff, but she followed through. Oh yes, let's go, girl. At the stroke of midnight, she voided all of their key cards, informed them the police would be arriving soon, and when they all then tried to scatter like little cockroaches, they couldn't get into their rooms. Yes! They tried to make some argument about her holding their stuff hostage in their rooms or whatever, but she told them the police would happily help them collect their things as they escorted them out, and then she locked herself in the back office so she didn't have to deal with them anymore. Wow, I am genuinely so proud of her. Me too, see? I told you she's improving. That she is. So, you got any gossip for me? Any audit-related shenanigans? Actually, yes. Our overnight guy had an interesting interaction the other night. Tell me more. Okay, so my auditor told me that the other night, pretty late, this guy walks in and asks for a walk-in reservation. He says he's traveling alone, but specifically requests 2 room keys. He also requests to be on the first floor down the hallway closest to the exit. Okay. Since it was just for the one night, payment was taken and he was sent off to his room. He goes away, my auditor doesn't see him again, everything's fine, but then a little while later, some other guy walks into the lobby that my auditor's never seen before. Was he looking for the first guy? Well, he didn't say anything, just walked right past the front desk and down the hall, and my auditor heard the door to the room he just sold open and closed and figured that even though the guy said he was traveling alone, he actually was traveling with someone and just lied about it for some reason. Okay, sure, that makes sense. But then not even 2 hours later, the second guy comes back into the lobby and walks out the front doors. Huh? And then a little bit after that, the first guy comes back to the desk and tells the auditor that he's changed his mind, doesn't want to stay here after all, and that he didn't step a foot into the room, so he wants a full refund. Excuse me? Yeah, our auditor obviously immediately found that suspicious, so we told him to just wait at the desk a moment, he was gonna go check the room, and that he'd be right back. But as soon as he starts walking to the room, the guy starts following him. Oh, ew, that's creepy. Yeah, our management did remind the auditor that in the future, he needs to be radioing security to come check rooms with him for safety reasons. Like, come on, dude. But he goes to the room, the guy follows, and when he opens the door, he sees that the bed is all messed up. Oh, but let me guess, the guy's excuse was that the auditor must have checked him into a dirty room. Oh, of course, but then the guest walks into the room, goes over to the nightstand and unplugs the charger that he had obviously forgotten there. Oh, but he didn't step a single foot into that room, so his charger must have magically just found its way in there. That's exactly what he said. Wow, I was joking. That's crazy. Right, and obviously the auditor wasn't buying it, but he told the guest that he could just call back in the morning and ask management for a refund because he couldn't authorize one right then and there, and the guy left, only returning one of the 2 room keys he'd asked for. That's insane. So what do you think was going on? Oh, I'm 99% certain it was a midnight tryst and that they had planned everything from the start to try to get around paying for the room. Oh. Right, like think about it. The first guy comes in, asks for a room at the end of the hall next to an exit so his lover could sneak in and out the door. Wait, but didn't the second guy walk in and out through the lobby? Oh yeah, you're right. Well, maybe he just didn't get the memo that he was supposed to be sneaking in and out? Huh, yeah, I guess. Anyway, they have their little rendezvous. The second guy leaves, taking that extra room key with him, and then the first guy comes back to the desk and tries to claim that no one had been in the room and therefore he should get a full refund, and didn't expect the auditor to actually go check and not just take him at his word. Oh, actually, what if they were planning to sneak back in through the side door? That's why the second guy kept the key. Oh yeah, maybe they thought the keys wouldn't get voided right away and they could just sneak back in through the side door. That's a good theory. Guess we'll never know, but either way, that's crazy. People will literally just try anything, won't they? Oh, yeah, always.